Hello, 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 Hypno Peeps. It is I, Michael Brody, here with another live session of Michael Brody Presents Mindsight Hypnosis. Honored to be back after a hiatus of a couple of weeks. Been doing this and that and traveling around this and that and the other thing. And I'm absolutely glad to be here, whether you're on Facebook Live or YouTube Live. Make sure you stop by and say hello, and check in and say howdy and fun stuff like that. So make sure you check in. And it is so glad to be here. And whether you're a seasoned professional or whether you are a newbie at doing hypnosis. We are here at uh, uh, the studios of Mindsight Hypnosis on a beautiful Monday evening, getting ready for All Hallows Eve, Halloween, in other words. And so we're going to be talking about a couple of things, and I want to bring up with you a whole bunch of, first of all, different things that are going on this week. I've been back at high schools and have been doing hypnosis seminars, and I'm having a blast. You should be waiting for the movie of it because it's hysterically funny. So the I've been to, in fact, this week, or I was at a couple of schools, three schools to be precise, last week, and I've got two schools this week. I've got tomorrow. I'm going to be on the other side of the state at St. Joseph High School. St. Joseph's High School, and then I will be at Grand Blanc High School in near Flint. So I see this coming up here, and I just want to make sure we got that copied, and I'm going to put this down here so you guys can communicate with me and say howdy. So there we go. And that should automatically come in. There we go. We have a lot of people here already. Thousands of people back at the at the here on the listening to us. We have Felicia Palladino, and seeing me on YouTube, but you're not seeing me on Facebook. Interesting, interesting, interesting. And I don't know why. I will figure that out. If Felicia, if you could do me a favor, if you could go to the YouTube, or go to the Facebook, the Mindsight Hypnosis Facebook channel, and see if you can see me on there. I would appreciate it if you could do that. I know you can't see me in the feed, but I wonder if you can see me on the Facebook channel. Check that out, please. I would appreciate it. And if not, well, again, technical difficulties, I'll figure that out. But I do see you there, Felicia. So we've got two shows this week. Did three shows last week, and very, very interesting. Very, very interesting scenarios and stories to bring up to you. And then we'll go into this week's theme. So I just want you to know that every hypnotist has a signature theme, a signature suggestion they go to. Mine happens to be and it's usually right at the end. Steve B, hello from Southwest Florida. Nice to see you. Hello, Steve B. I don't know if I know you, but I'm glad you are here. And welcome, welcome, welcome to Mindsight Hypnosis. So let me tell you the story about what happened at one of my shows. So, like I said, we do a I do a signature suggestion, and my signature suggestion happens to be that on the count of three, they close their eyes, and when they see me, they actually think they see their favorite celebrity. Well, it just so happens that when they saw their favorite celebrity, they actually one person said I was Morgan Freeman. Now that's a typical answer. I'll take that. Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks. I see. I hear all this stuff. Michael B. Jordan. All these different things. I hear all these different things. But what's very interesting is I asked a student if who am I, and the person said Jesus Christ. Now, how do you top that? I don't know. That is just quite impressive. So, of course, I was on the verge of blasphemy, so I said, "Thank you, my son." And it was there's so many things that went in my head, but I asked him what was his favorite thing about me, and then he just said, "Well, he died for you died for my sins," and so I thought it was really nice. It's a nice Christian boy. What a kid! What a kid! That was just very interesting. But the biggest thing is, how do you top a savior? That is just pretty strange. So, anyways, it has been very, very strange. I've got someone here, Mia. I'm sure you're probably saying Mr. Michael. Is this? I'm guessing this is someone from Grand Ledge. I will be glad to post the other three. I've been away, and I will be glad to post them. It says, when do you think you could post third, fourth, and fifth hours from Grand Ledge? I did that a couple weeks ago. I will do that. I will do that. Give me this week. I will do that. I'll put it on the YouTube channel. Um, I thought it was quite interesting. And it was actually from someone from Grand Ledge who said that. I thought it was quite funny. But what it does, it kind of brings me to thinking. And speaking of Grand Ledge, I do have a video of Grand Ledge, section of Grand Ledge, the Grand Ledge show, one of the hours. But it brings me to my theme of this week, which is imagination. I'm sure if you're on my Facebook group, the Michael Brody Presents Mindsight Hypnosis Facebook group, you will have seen something like, let me see if I can pull it up. Something like this. Let me see if I can get it. No, let me try that again. There we go. Something like this. And well, I'll have to pull it up. There we go. And it had something like this, and they were showing Times Square and the ball dropping in 2022, and it's a countdown, and it talks about I was talking about imagination, about the countdown of going in a time machine backwards. And it was just happy New Year's and going backwards in time and everything. But what hypnosis deals with is the imagination, a memory of your imagination, of your subconscious. And what's incredible about it is your subconscious is like a file system that holds all your memories, and you can draw from that anytime. But when you're hypnotized, you use all your senses to experience it, your sense of taste, touch, sight, smell, and hearing. Well, nowadays hypnotists, stage hypnotists, and hypnotherapists draw on those kind of memories to help people stop smoking, and weight loss, and stress, and phobias, and concentration techniques, and all these different things to help people, also to entertain people. That's what happens nowadays. But what happened a long time ago, even before I was born, even before back when my parents were young, back in the when they're in the early 30s or something like that. Well, they had something called radio. And I was thinking about that because I listen to Sirius Radio, and yeah, I know it's a shameless plug for Sirius Radio, and I listen to Radio Classics, and they have all these old shows, radio shows from the what would they call it, the golden age of radio. And I was thinking about that. And back then, there were no TVs, there were no DVDs or video games or anything like that. All there was for their kind of escape or their kind of entertainment was either silent movies or movies, which cost a lot for them, or listening to the radio, which they would do, especially in World War II. They did it almost every night. And as they were listening to it, they took the information that they were listening to, and they would sit around the radio and imagine different things about what they were listening to. And what was so interesting is that each person, because we're all unique in our own way, and we're all very because we're subjective, we kind of visualize things in our own way, what, and interpret information in our own way. So what could be said about one thing could be interpreted or visualized 15 different ways, or 100 different ways from 100 different people. It really all depends on them. The more vivid the instructions, the more they get to decide what they want to be. So that's so I'm thinking back when people were back in the 1930s and 40s, people used their imagination for entertainment. Nowadays, we use visualization to entertain us. But one of the things I actually learned when going to conferences, by the way, speaking of shameless plugs, don't forget, all these conferences are coming up. The Mid America Conference is coming up. Hypnothoughts is coming up next year. The Michigan Conference is coming up, and I'm on the board. I'm helping out, and I'm an advisory of it. That's going to be in Detroit, so please do come. But what's interesting, that is things I learned, is that nowadays, you think about it, even though if you're a visual learner, subconsciously you are also an auditorial learner. Or if you're an auditory learner, hearing things, your subconscious learning style is visualization. In other words, visualizing it. If you're a visualizer, you could be, your subconscious learning style could be kinesthetic, could be touch, hands-on. It's amazing what your mind will do. That is one of the biggest phrases I always say. It's amazing what the mind will do and what the mind can do. So what's really important, and what you think you should take out of this is literally understanding that what one person might think for one person could be different for another. Such as when I do helping people and showing people how to stop stop a headache, and getting rid of a headache. I could easily say, I want you to focus on a color, and everybody's color would be a different interpretation. And because everybody's color is a different interpretation, it could end up not as sharp as other people. That's one of the reasons why, as a hypnotist, I will give as many adjectives as I can so they can understand exactly what to visualize, such as a red apple or an orange fruit or a yellow sun or green grass or blue as in the sky or the ocean. those kind of things. So it helps them a little bit more to visualize things better. So it's not just auditory that I'm teaching them, but also visually too. And it really is amazing. It really does work. So, and I bring all this up because I want you to see something. And what I want you to see is this is from the whenever I was at Grand Ledge, which I believe was a couple weeks ago. Again, I apologize. I haven't put the other classes on only because only because I was actually in Florida. Speaking of being in Florida, Steve, I was in Florida. Um, Pat Collin. I like what he just said. So this is what Steve said. Pat Collins always used a funny movie. Absolutely. In fact, one of my suggestions is like a takeoff of different styles of funny movies or different movies, one happy, one sad, one stuff like that. So I agree. I agree, Steve. And for people who are old enough to remember Pat Collins, she was called the Hypnotist on HBO, and I remember seeing her back in the '90s. So nice job, Steve. Nice job. He also says, let's see what else he says. He says, and then she would say the subjects didn't really see the movie, which is incorrect. They actually did. You're right. They actually did see the movie. They can visualize it in their mind. So yes, it's their interpretation of it. I take it one step farther, where I say there is the scariest movie in the entire world, and they're strapped in, and it's their grandparents twerking, and that's pretty much is the scariest thing that they've ever seen in your entire life. So yeah, I do that too. And again, us hypnotists, we all work together. Um, um, and yeah, Steve and I are having our own conversation. And yes, again, Steve is about to say, and her signature suggestion was catalepsy between two chairs, which, by the way, is illegal now. Well, it's not illegal, but it's very much frowned upon, especially by insurance people. So you're absolutely right. Um, so, anyways, I want to show you this video. So this is a video of Grand Ledge High School, and this is first hour, and this is my signature suggestion, which is when they close their eyes and then they all of a sudden Michael Brody is no longer there, and when they open their eyes, all of a sudden they see their favorite celebrity. Now the thing is, do they actually see their favorite celebrity? Absolutely. But they also see me too. But what's more important to them is their favorite celebrity. So I'll let you look at this, and this is it right here. Let's see if I can get this here. Here we go.
Like fun self.
Oh,
enjoy this.
not there. I don't want it. Let's try that again. Sorry about that. As we roll it right about there.
Life, I am so incredibly ugly. I haven't taken a shower in 4 months, and I'm stinky. I'm a stanky boy. It is not a pretty sight. But when I turn back and face you again, I am your favorite celebrity. So on the count of 3, you're gonna open your eyes and realize, as you look at me, you're gonna realize you do want to meet your favorite celebrity. So you're gonna raise your hands. You just stay sitting in your chairs on the count of 3. Here it comes. On the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Open your eyes. Look at me. Oh my God! Open your eyes. Look! Oh my gosh! If you want to know your favorite celebrity, right here. Tell everybody who I am. Who am I? Hello. I'm Tom. Well, every step brings you closer to Tom Holland. It's me. Hello. Hi. I'm Spider-Man. Nice to meet you. Hello. What's your name? Tell everybody who I am. You okay? Are you happy to see me? What do you like best about me? You alright? What do you like best about me?
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Okay, very interesting. Would you like to take a picture with me? Where's your phone? Do you want to take a picture with me? Is it a yes?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm not going to be here very long, okay? Do you have Snapchat? You want to do a Snapchat? Okay, let's do a Snapchat. Nice game. Very good. Okay, put Tom Holland and me. And put it on your story. Nice. Look, main story. Yeah. All right, very nice. Nice to meet you. Talk to you soon. Hi. Tell everybody who I am. So, who am I? Who am I? Hi. How are you? What do you like best about me?
You might have to turn your sound up a little bit.
I'm hot. Well, thank you. I think you're wonderful too. I think you're amazing. I think you're incredible. Are you a senior? Junior? You're a sophomore. And what do you like best about me? And what? I'm hot. And where have you seen me? Everywhere. Everywhere? And what? Yeah. You want to take a picture with me? Okay, go get your phone. Quick. Hurry before I go. Did you know I'm not? Ooh, wet, but cold. I'm hot. Okay, but who I am? Put out your story. Anything you want to ask me before I go? I'm going to give it to you later. Well, hang on. Hi, who am I? Ryan who? Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. Hi, what do you like best about me? Thank you. What's your favorite movie?
I forgot.
Deadpool? It's another one. That's pretty good. Would you like to do a movie with me? Yeah, I mean, I can only pay you $75,000.
75,000. Fine, I need a movie with you.
Is it okay? Will you do a movie with me? You play my little brother. Is that okay? You good? Okay. You want to take a picture?
Yes, yes.
Oh, well, that was fast. Okay, but Ryan. Look at the face on him. His expression. Oh, absolutely, man. Where? Nice to meet you. You need to talk of it. And you know who brought me to you, right? You know who brought me to you? Your teacher. What do you want to tell her?
Thank you.
You are welcome, Jake.
Hi, woman. Christian Bale. Nice. Hello. Pleasure to meet you. What do you like best about me? I think you're lovely too. Very good to meet you. What's your name? Anything you want to ask me? Any of the questions you've always wanted to ask me? You're fine. I'm sorry?
You're fine.
Thank you. I think you do too. Hi, woman. That's okay. It's nice to meet everybody. Sit back in your chair. Take a deep breath in. Close your eyes and sleep. Hold on to your dream. Those happy moments. Eyes closed. Happy, happy dreams. All right.
Okay.
Okay. get scared every time I do that. Okay. On count of three, I don't. You got people over there.
All right. So, oh, look, here's Norbert.
Yes,
On
I'm
count of
going to
three,
be
you're
a
gonna realize
real
that I'll no
boy.
longer your favorite movie star. Sing
You're
star.
not
Back to Michael Brody. On
Pinocchio.
count of three,
Stop
I'm gonna
that.
smell you're ugly. And then back to Michael Brody. Stay
Goodness
exactly where
gracious.
you are. Do not move. 1, 2,
Anyways,
3. Eyes closed.
you're
Listen
not
carefully.
Pinocchio.
Keep your
You're
eyes closed. I'm gonna
Norbert.
bring you
Hello,
on to
I'm
hypnosis now.
Norbert.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
I'm
count from
Norbert,
1 to 5.
the
At the count of
Martian
5, every
comedy
single number that
hypnotist.
count,
And
you
I'll
feel
tell you the truth. If
100
you
times happier.
to
100
have
times
a
happier
you have
and
to have
100
an
times more energy
incredible
flowing through
imagination
your body. It
to
starts with
literally
your
think that
it starts with
Norbert
your
is
hands and it
real.
flows
I
all
am
the
a
way
real boy.
all the way
Will you
down
stop it and stop?
throughout
Your
the body.
nose
You
might be
feel
growing.
absolutely fantastic. On
Really?
4, your eyes
I
will
wonder what
pop
I
open.
could use
5,
that for.
totally out of hypnosis.
I don't know.
Fantastic. You're
Yeah,
ready to
like
go.
opening
Feeling
pop cans.
fantastic.
I
You're
don't
ready to
know.
go.
Just stop.
Oh,
Listen,
well,
listen.
okay. Anyways,
This thing
just
right
me,
here, when
Norbert,
you leave
saying
this room,
howdy
when you leave
doody,
this
and
room,
I hope
after
everybody
you
has a
come out of
great
hypnosis,
day.
after you leave this
Hope to
room,
see you
you
soon.
are going to realize
Right
the
here
minute you
at
step out of this
Michael
room, you'll
Brody
have this
and
gigantic
Norbert, of
burst of
course,
energy.
presents
Feel this
Mindsight
gigantic
Hypnosis.
burst of energy just the first time tapping.
Oh, yeah.
You are going to
Anyway,
scream at the top
sorry
of
about
your
that.
lungs.
He's a
I
little
love
scary, a little strange, but okay.
psychology. You're going to yell
Anyways,
it at the top of your
we
lungs.
want to let me
That
make
one
sure this is
step. The
off
minute you
here.
step out of this room, you're going to take
I just want to
your
make
one
sure
step
it's
and you're going
not,
to yell
but I'm
that
going to get it
burst.
off. There we go. It is off now. There we go. I have to do a little work. Before we go, I do have a person on the street I want you to see. Speaking of 3 different people, 3 different perspectives. One of the things I do, especially in the beginning, when I first did mindset hypnosis back in April, I interviewed 3 people, and when I interviewed those 3 people, they gave me 3 different perspectives on about hypnosis and what it felt like and stuff like that. And again, it's different perspectives, especially for the people who've never been hypnotized before. So this is one of those people. Actually, there'll be 3 of them. So this is people on the street, and this is this person right here. Hi, what's your name?
Kelsey Benedict.
Just first name's fine.
Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey. So Kelsey, you just got hypnotized.
Yeah.
What did it feel like?
Like it felt like I was kind of like out of my body. Like I was just like seeing myself like laying in my bed. And then all of a sudden I started tingling like all over. And then the next thing I know, like I was just kind of like in your total control. Like I really couldn't control myself.
Okay.
And I felt like happy, like nice.
Okay. Could you? Is it possible that you could not do the things?
No, I felt like you just like you told me to do it and I needed to do it. Like that was the only thing going through my head was just do exactly what this dude is saying after he touches me.
Got it. Okay. Interesting. All right then. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Caroline.
Hi, Caroline.
Hi.
And how? What did it feel like when you were hypnotized?
For me, it felt really good. I don't know. I always have a bad memory, but like in the beginning, I remember like being kind of like not fully into it in the beginning, and then like at the beach thing, that's when like it really like hit me. And then after that, I don't remember all of this stuff, and so I've been watching like videos that my friends took.
Okay. How long do you think, if you were under hypnosis, how long did it feel like you were under hypnosis?
It felt like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were out for about an hour and 15.
that's crazy. It did not feel like that at all.
All right, nice to meet you. Thank
Nice
you very
to
much.
meet you.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Bella.
Hi, Bella. What did it feel like to be hypnotized?
Well, at first, I thought it like really wasn't working, and so I was like, oh, it's not gonna work for me. And
Right.
then like you put me to sleep one more time, and then I was like, I don't know, my body just kind of like let go, and I could like feel everything just like release my body.
Nice. Okay. And if you were hypnotized, so how long did it feel like you were hypnotized for?
Probably like 3 or 4 minutes. It did not feel long at all.
For about an hour and 15. Pretty cool. Huh? Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to meet you, and take care. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, while we were watching that, we had Steve talk about some men stripping and stuff like that, and Felicia thought it was a great idea. Um, well, since I keep my show pretty clean, I don't, and because they're all in high school, and so it wouldn't work out so well. But thank you very much for the thought. But what was interesting about those 3 people, those three people, were literally, they had three different interpretations of how they felt and three different times that they thought they were how deeper the deeper they thought. I mean, the length of the thought. And so next week when we do this, the first person talked about, that yeah that yeah I was in control and it felt like everything I said she had to do and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you the secret of that and how that really works next week. It's called a teaser, so you means you need to come. So it just so happens that it really is important. So please do come and talk to your friends. Invite people to come and see it on either on YouTube Live, which is what everybody's on right now. I guess that's the in thing, or Facebook Live, which I will fix and figure it out on and figure out why that wasn't working. But we will be back next week on we'll be back next week on Monday. And I'll tell you all about how things went this week for St. Joseph High School and Grand Ledge High School. I'm gonna for Mia, I'm going to get the other three classes on too. Steve asked, "Will I be in the Sarasota area anytime soon?" I was just in Florida. I was actually in Plant City with my beautiful sister. Because I went to my sister's wedding, my other sister's wedding. So it won't be for a little bit, not for a little while. But I guarantee you, I will tell people if I'm ever performing in Florida, I'll be glad to do it. It's a lot of fun. And many opportunities. There are fantastic hypnotists there too, including my friend Steve, obviously. And So make sure you come next week on Monday nights at 7 p.m. Check out my the Facebook channel, Michael Brody Presents Mindsight Hypnosis. Subscribe on it or subscribe for this. Tell your friends. We're trying to get a whole bunch of people involved so this can make this even bigger and bigger and bigger and a lot more fun. We will come back next week with the further adventures of Hypnoman, and we'll have Ira Fixation. We'll have those people. We'll have Norbert. Hopefully his nose won't be growing at any time. And we'll have more experts. So I hope you guys had a great time here tonight. Thank you so very much. We will be seeing you another time. And as for now, take care and we'll see you later, Hypno Peeps.